Alright, hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to have a little bit of fun and create a song from start to stop using some of the included content, some loops in Studio One. We're going to go all the way through the process of arranging a song. It's going to be a very brief and very simple song, but we're going to show the full cycle from creating a song to mixing down the song in just a very, very few minutes. So we're starting with the start page that comes up when you first start Studio One. And from here, we're going to click Create New Song. And I'm just going to call this song Quickstart. This brings up the blank song page, and this is the Arrange view. Just make sure that the arrow tool is selected in the mouse tools. And then we're going to go down to the corner here and open the browser. And the browser has several tabs. We're going to click on the Sound tab because there are several collections of included loops that come with Studio One. And we're going to use just a couple of these sounds to create our song. So in Studio One, Loops Volume 1, there's funk drums, which I think will work pretty well here. Now we want to audition this. So a nice standard beat. I'm going to drag this into my arrangement. And so now I have this in here. I'm going to play back. So I have a nice little drum beat to work with. I'm going to change the tempo down here in the tempo track. I'm going to lower that a little bit. Let's see how 105 sounds. I'm going to rewind with the comma key. Yeah, that's pretty good. These are recorded at 95, so if I move up a little bit, then that's probably going to be fine. So I'll zoom out a little bit. I'm going to duplicate this drum beat a few bars with the D command. D will duplicate any event. And so the more times I hit it, the more of these that I get. Now there's some drum fills here. Let's just audition those. One thing to note is that this button here will play at the song tempo. So anything that I audition will play at the song tempo provided that this is engaged. So I'm just going to drag this fill up into my song, and after 4 bars, I want this fill. I just am dragging it to a separate track. But this is going to demonstrate basic editing. I can grab this clip. I'm going to move it over to make room for this fill. So for one thing, I'm going to shorten that fill up, and then I'm going to drag this over by half a bar, and then just put this little piece in. So you see that I can adjust the length of these events by dragging on the right edge. And I can drag them around by clicking in the middle with the arrow tool and drag them wherever I like. So let's back up and audition this. I think I would have liked to have that fill here, so I'm going to do the same thing here. Make a little room. And then I'm going to copy this using an option drag. That would be an Alt drag on the PC. So I just hold down Alt to copy it. Another way to do that is to hit Command C. That would be Control C on the PC. Position where I want this to go in, and then hit Command V to put that in there. And yet another way to do that is on this clip. This is what I do probably 80% of the time, is hit D just to duplicate it, grab the duplicate, and then drag it over. I think that's a very quick workflow. Now let's audition this. All right, I think that'll do. All right, so we want to find some harmonic content to go with this loop. Now we'll go into the Studio One Loops Volume 2. And I like the deep frets acoustic guitar. There's some really kind of very cool finger picking and stuff here. Yeah. All right, I'm going to drag that in as one of my basic elements here. And we'll rewind and hear how that goes with the beat. I'll just drag the edge of the browser so I could get a little bit better look at these things. I'm going to addition some more stuff. All right, this sounds like a chord, another chord we can use. Let's just drag that in. And then we'll go back to this one. So I'm going to use the trick of just hitting D to duplicate it, and I'll drag that into place. Now let's listen. I'll hit the comma key to rewind, spacebar to play. All right, so here we want to find another piece. So let's see. Yeah, this sounds like kind of a turnaround. Let's go to that. I think I'll just repeat this. Okay, and I'm going to put the fill in. So really, this part is just experimenting with different ways to play around with the elements, just until basically it sounds right. And then we'll pick up an ending. All right, here's an ending. All right, we'll use that. All right, that's pretty nice. Let's go back to the drum part and see if we can find something that sounds like an ending. All right, there's not a specific ending, so we're going to make an ending here by just taking this part and duplicating it. All right, so now we're going to do a little bit of a fade on this remaining part. So I can do a fade by just grabbing on the fade handle here. I can shape this fade. I can bring that in a little bit more. All right, so I'm going to close the browser because this is all I'm going to use in the song here. And I'll rewind with the comma key. We'll just addition what we've had. Now I've just used basic elements just to drag clips around, shorten the clips, put in a few fills. All right, so that's showing how we could put together kind of a nice little background tune. I mean, this could work under video, or it could be really, just an experimental thing. It'd be great to pick up an instrument and jam along with something like this. Of course, I can hardly not do that. But so I'm really just illustrating the basic editing techniques as we went through this and how you can use this. So now we're going to quickly also create a final mixdown for this. Now to do this, I'm going to select the entire thing with using Command A, and I'm going to hit the key P. P will set the loop marker around the whole thing, which we'll use as we go to the next thing, which is song, mixed down to audio file. So it will automatically go into the directory, but I'm going to mix it right down to the desktop. And then we'll call this Quickstart Blues. It's a WAV file, 16-bit, between the loop, which is the first selected option here. I think I can take pretty much all of the defaults, and then we'll do this. And it mixes it down way faster than real time. Actually, it's already done. So now I'm going to get that from the desktop. All right, so I just double-clicked on the WAV file on the desktop, and that brought up this player. And so now we've got our song mixed to a WAV file, and we can play it back. So that's the quick start, taking a song from nothing, putting together a few clips, making a little bit of a song, mixing it down to a WAV file. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.